Hey, what's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back at it again. Accountability, day to day. Uh-huh. How's today? Today was pretty good. I believe I've kind of come out of this little slump that I was going through. Yeah. And I guess more so this slump was as much as obviously emotions are an internal thing, but it was more so an environmental thing and my sensitivity towards the environment and how things were going with family and friends. So yeah, just kind of having some sort of closure with all of that has been really helpful in terms of getting out of the slump. But I guess what's the lesson being learned? Or what's the most important lesson, I guess, is actually finding a way of grounding self and making sure to move, if not by the kilometer, at least a centimeter, and acknowledging the reasoning behind it, hence the importance of accounting. Because I guess it's easy to just fall off and it's easy to, per se, strain your relationship with yourself if you don't acknowledge the certain phase that you're going through, the reasoning behind it, and how your priorities kind of need to shift and switch, whether it's for a noble cause, such as family and friend orientated stuff, or for a not so noble cause, such as, yeah, I guess, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, let's just say getting lost in some sauce, feeding the ego. It's important to just acknowledge these different categories and yeah, ways of dealing with it, whether you need to recenter it, whether you need to weather the storm, but always making sure that primarily your relationship is good with yourself. And how's my relationship with myself? It's pretty good. I have an understanding of why I do certain things. And just now, I've gotten an understanding of how to, yeah, like how to deal better with slumps. Because I feel like slumps are always inevitable. Like, unfortunately, we can't, or let me just say personally, I can't maintain one state of being consistently, except for obviously aiming to be conscious and, just breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. But beyond that, emotionally, I don't think I'm as stern, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, but hey. So yeah, today that's the lesson of the day, honestly, closing that chapter off. I feel like I've regrouped and I'm gaining a sense of how to actually be more dynamic with the certain level of structure that I have. What I used to struggle with is that I was just a little too dynamic and I didn't have structure. But now I have structure, but I just need it to be a little more dynamic. It shouldn't be rigid, you know? Especially considering the path that I've taken, the people that I interact with, and our narrative, our relations, and how it kind of balances out. Yeah. And also my values, not just in terms of like personal values and morals, but also values in terms of how I conduct my relations and my priorities, my just life priorities. When it comes to contrasting it with death, I understand, okay, cool, time, I need to own my own time. I just need to be a little more disciplined and a little more knowledgeable and really, you know get to that point. Hey, which I'm not rushing, but I'm like, yo, it's been a while trying to get there, but it's cool. What did I do with my day? Looks like this was in reverse today. What did I do with my day today? Woke up feeling okay. Yeah. Not as much a depressive state. Um woke up, like took a nap later on, once again, like 2 hours later or something. Yeah. Usually I take naps when I'm overwhelmed or in trouble. I'm not in trouble yet. But yeah, I definitely am overwhelmed, especially when it comes to the free code camp and the functional programming. Yeah, yeah, I'm finding a way around that. I think I'm just gonna supplement with some beginner videos and actually check other sources once I go through a couple more sums on free code camp, or let me just say a couple of practicals. And yeah, I cool, that's that. IBM processed a couple of videos, listened, barely paid attention. I was just there like, honestly, I think I'm done, but let me just finish what I started, you know? Because I'm just left with like one more week worth of work in a couple days, which I could actually fit into like 3 days, but you know, yeah, let me not do that. I don't think mentally I'll be well. And Istolo didn't touch on Istolo. Projects didn't. I think I'm probably not gonna touch on projects until I'm done with JavaScript, you know, and I'm just working on the projects. I'll just probably just dedicate myself to like just clapping all these projects one time. Whew. I hope I'm done by October with JavaScript. Yeah, hey? So that I can just start, yeah, just start training. You know what I'm saying? Treat it how I do the gym. Oh, yeah, and I went to the gym in the morning, did 115 kilograms. I'm happy about that. Obviously, form is a bit shaky, but nonetheless, I'll become stronger, definitely. But because of the belt, I was just confident, you know, I was just getting at it. Like, it doesn't matter. So yeah, did deadlifts, didn't do the whole session. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Didn't do the whole session, the gym session. And yeah, I was an uncle today. This whole week I've actually been an uncle. I'm usually an uncle, but this week, yeah, my nephew hasn't been feeling well. So that kind of just switched up my schedule and my stance as to where I'm trying to get, what I'm trying to do. And you know, it's moments like these, amongst a couple other moments and reasons as to why I haven't been ideally productive, that I noticed that, yo, it's always important to have a value base that is wide and, you know, really touches on life in a healthy manner. It can't just always be about work, always be about hustle. You know, need to factor in family, friends, dating if you need to. Yeah, just celebrations if you need to, all that stuff. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's something that you need to just really make sure that, because it all connects. It really does. It really does all connect. And just make sure that, yo, all of this makes sense and it is somewhat balanced, or it is constantly in a state of being regarded. You know what I'm saying? And that's the balance. So I was like, all right, cool. I regard the value of family. So let me play my part as best I can. So yeah, that was pretty much my day. A pretty good day. Did the bare minimum, but you know what? I think that's fine. That's good. My relationship with myself is it's good, you know? Cause yeah, there's a sense of consistency regardless of being overwhelmed. It's just a matter of making sure that I start, you know, lifting a lot more. And that's today's accountability series. A whole lot of sauce. Thank you and goodbye.